So it is the next morning. You've had your short rest. The timer on Ed is ticking down. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
Well, that tower's here, guys.
Closest one's illusion, I think, isn't it?
Okay, you want to head up to illusion, yeah?
Makes sense.
Yep.
Certainly does. Quick wave to Ed. You guys head up.
Why is he rolling dice?
Just to figure us out.
Yeah, I'll go first, I suppose.
So whoever's leading, move the token.
Right, where are we?
You are at the Tower of Transmutation. You see a group of Maiden. Some of them are wearing the robes and some of them are carrying the two-handed swords. They seem to be heading from the Hall of Weightless Wonder across to the Tower of Enchant direction.
I propose we hide and let them pass.
I second that.
Yep.
So you jump down and crouch into the rubble. Fortunately, they don't seem to be looking about and pass peacefully by. As you reach where it says 6 feet, Seraphon says, "Oh, that's not right." You can see purple and black streaked energy coming down the 4 legs that make up the landing feet of the Tower of Irialarthus. And the black and purple energy streaks are leaking into the top of the Mythalar. It's like as if purple ink was being dropped into water and the black and purple energy sort of spreading slowly throughout the Mythalar. He says, "No, that's not right. It definitely should just be yellow. That energy's coming down the tower from somewhere."
The portal.
Yep.
But other than that, you've reached the Tower of Illusion. Gaze up at it. An obsidian tower shrouded in gossamer mist soars before you. Eyes carved into the stonework appear to fixate on you as you approach. The spire's highest window emits a purple light. As you approach, haunting sounds fill the air. Heartbeats, sobbing and ragged, gasping breath.
It's all illusions.
Yep. If it gets any worse, I'm going to stick chasing my eyes.
Can I touch the tower to see if it's really there?
Absolutely. You touch the tower and it's really there.
I suppose we better look for a door.
Looking up at the tower now that you're at the base, what appears to be a gigantic eye tops it out, which appears to track your every movement. And the single entrance seems to be blocked by rubble.
I'll step back so I can see the eye. I'll wave at the eye and say, "Hi, illusionist Ajamar. Can we come in?" Worth a try.
The eye down at you.
I'll toddle over and touch this rubble just to say whether it's real rubble or illusory rubble.
It definitely seems to be real.
Well, that's a bit of a shit.
I'm going to walk around the entire base of the tower with my hand on it to see if there's an illusionary door.
Oh, nice thinking, Tex. So you do that and it's cold to the touch, but your hand does not pass through it.
Arse.
Arse indeed.
Well, I suppose I could always shin up to that window if you need us to.
Yeah, might be the best idea.
Before you do that, I'll have a fly up and have a ganders.
You fly your owl up and has a look. Inside, you can see what looks to be miniature amphitheatre with seating and a stage and curtains.
Is there a set of stairs down from the amphitheatre?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's somewhat.
So, are you going to clear the rubble? Are you going to fly up? Are you going to try and attempt to climb it? It's quite a high tower with smooth sides, but
Can we estimate roughly how long it would take to clear the rubble out the doorway?
either an hour or half an hour, depending on how athletic you are.
Yeah, let's clear it.
If we all help, it shouldn't take too long.
Certainly shouldn't.
Right, let's crack on. If you do that bit, and I'll point and help. Mainly point. So, I'm pointing well. That's a strong pointing finger I've got.
Well,
there.
we get everybody except Lantesh. So it looks harder than it actually turns out to be. Once you move some of the bigger stones, it's mostly small rubble. Once you look inside, you can see the mystery interior of the tower. It looks like an old 50s horror movie with like dry ice, so that vision's maybe 10, 15 feet. But you can see the base of a spiral staircase.
Right, well, I suppose I had better stealth inside and check the place out for them.
So,
I'll keep an eye out.
okay, Andy, you sneak inside and the foyer empty, although the mist is cold, and very quickly Andy disappears into a mist out of your sight.
I'll try and keep me back in contact with the wall and sort of edge all the way around so that I don't sort of suddenly find myself going, where the hell am I?
I'll send a message to him that says, "Your secret word is pineapple." Then I'll send a message to every other person giving them a different name of a fruit.
Okay.
I'll tell them all that my secret word is watermelon.
Right, Andy, so you creep up, and as similar to the other towers, they appear to have 4 or 5 floors with normal small bedrooms, teaching rooms, that kind of thing. You give them a quick once-over, although nothing seems to be any interest. You would have to search through them one at a time, taking probably several hours.
Right, but there's nothing on the ground floor that appears as though it's going to leap out and eat us.
No.
Right, well, I shall work my way back to the door and let the rest of them know what the score is.
Okay, Let's go up the first floor.
Okay, you head up to the first floor. Do you want to search the room?
Oh, we might as well. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll have an investigate.
Oh, okay. Okay, so apparently this one reveals that the city's elite wore robes of silk displayed shifting illusory patterns.
Oh, okay. I mean, we've seen various bits of silk knocking about the place, but we haven't seen any that displayed illusory patterns.
You did an excellent job of searching, but sadly all you find is a missive written down that you find out Yithrin was under the command of a lich named Iriolathus, obsessed with finding relic and magic from Faerun's ancient past.
So Iriolathus is A, lich, B, he's obsessed with going back in time to find artifacts. Right.
Apparently.
If he's got the egg of the phoenix in there, I'm shoving it up his pooper.
To be fair, I didn't get much further than lich.
At least that's something you found.
That's something we could have done with no one, like.
Yeah. But you've spent an hour, so let's have a look what's in here. Nothing happened. You've searched this level. It appears to be bedrooms of different types. You found a lot of old junk, detritus and garbage.
At Dude Tower?
Zeraphron.
Yup.
And he didn't know he was a lich. He knew his master was a powerful user of magic and always wore a golden mask. I certainly didn't know that he was a lich or whatever that is. Perhaps it's an honorific title.
No, it really isn't. Velian, tell the man what a lich is.
So she goes into excruciating and gory detail about how a powerful magic user can be turned into a lich, how he creates an item to trap his soul in it, and Zeraphon kind of blanches white at this.
And when she's finished, I'll dig Zeraphon in the ribs and go, glad you found that out now, aren't you?
I'll turn around and say, okay, that's really interesting. How do we kill them?
Zeraphon says, is it too late to leave now? Can I just go?
It is too late.
But like, if Master is undead, that means he's probably still around.
Yes.
He
If
looks
you get-
very worried at this.
You're going to run into more dangers being separated from us than being with us. Yes, safer with us. Trust me.
I'm safer if we just leave now and never return.
We can't. We've got to save the world. Otherwise, it doesn't matter where we are. We'd be dead. The whole world would die.
Mind you,
We'll
Zeraphon,
get involved.
I can say it from your point of view. You know, if push comes to shove, I could always introduce you to that famous thing, the tavern.
That
Yes,
sounds
you
like a
love
lot of
them.
fun. But I mean, Master was angry at me before. If he's now dead, I'm sure his temper has not improved over the ages. I mean, none of us know how long I was in that suspended animation.
Yeah, but what occurs to me was Master was probably dead when you knew him. You just didn't know he was dead.
Too late, the idea is rather like it.
But while we're considering this little priceless nugget of information, I suppose I better sneak up to the next level and have a look.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, okay.
I take you to finding die.
I bet it's the mask.
Tell you what, I'll do a roll for Villian because she's the undead expert. So I give her a roll of DC 10 plus the DC creature to find out if she knows anything about it. Arcana check. She is quite good. A 3, maybe.
If they create something to trap their soul in, and he always wore a gold mask, you would presume that they would either leave this thing somewhere extremely secure or always have it about their person.
Yeah, so it could be on him or somewhere else.
In that
At least
secure
that's
vault
narrowed it
thing.
down. Yeah, mightn't be a bad idea if you hid it in a vault. Personally, I'd hide it in the bread bin. No one's going to check that.
Well, Andy would, because Andy'd be like, I want to summon.
At least he doesn't have several.
So, down to you, down to me. So we've gone
I
off.
shall creep up to the next level and have a look.
Storerooms, cookhouses, maybe some study rooms, the same kind of thing. There's nothing here as you take a quick peek.
Ah, but is it all an illusion?
Oh, now it's going to get so meta.
Is that what I'm meant to think I'm looking at? And it knows I'm thinking that, and I know it knows I'm thinking that.
But does it know that you know that? You know that it's thinking that.
Well, exactly. That's the question. Well, I shall keep climbing the stairs. If there doesn't appear to be anything much worth having a look at.
You head up the next level and there's some classrooms and, storerooms, that kind of thing. Again, no creatures or anything that will be revealed without a search. Nothing immediately waiting to kill you, however.
Right.
All right,
Well-
come in and have a shufties.
I was going to say I'll trot back down a level and basically, tell the party there's note on the next 2 levels that I can say, unless we want to go and search and make sure there's note.
Well, we
But
do
there's
need
nothing
the
obvious.
code.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's go and have a look, because it's got to be either here or somewhere.
But I suppose I'll go and start investigating and searching the next level up, like the next level up from the one we're on, the one where the storerooms and study rooms are.
What about the rest of you? Are you going to move up another level and search the entire level?
I'll go.
Yep.
Taking
I'll
another
go
hour?
to my hand.
Yep.
Yeah.
You find another piece of Yithrin lore, however.
Aha!
Every wizard in the Enclave was obliged to carve their own wand from the nether oak at the heart of the Arboretum.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Well, if we chop the tree down, that'll put a crimp in the day.
It's cold outside. Burn it.
Yeah, pretty much.
3 successes and 2 failures. Oh, you know what? I will, because you got more successes than failures,
Mm-hmm.
you find a netherese art object would maybe worth some amount of money.
Oh.
Do you tell me what kind of art object it is, whoever picks it up?
It's a fruit.
It's a fruit, carved of wood or something.
It's a banana fruit made of banana wood. It's a thing.
You're weird, but I like it.
I'll use mage hand to pick it up. I'm not touching it and have a good look at it.
Oh, I'm sure you have.
It is literally a netherese art object with a value, a collector's of such.
Right, going in the sack.
You know when you've got a spare room and you end up filling it up with crap, that's what the bag of holding's going to look like.
That's
Yeah.
what my house looks like.
Yeah, that's what mine does as well.
Onwards and upwards, I suppose. Same trick on the next floor. I shall have a search about.
Everybody going to search again? Dave,
Yep.
you've been very quiet.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Okay. So 3 hours have now passed, plus half an hour for clearing the door. Just want you to know that.
Gotta be thorough. Oh, fuck.
So this time you don't find anything of material gain, but you're quite welcome to another piece of Yithrin. The Wizards of Yithrin were entertained by a competitive sport called chain lightning. Xenophon says, yes, I remember it well. They would go mental for it. It's sad that a game like that was lost to the ages. Such a fantastic game. It involved throwing a ball at the opposing team and trying to knock them down and get them out.
Oh, I know where that's gone. That game exists, but it's done with a spiky ball.
Well, ours has large forks that emit lightning, and the ball is made of metal, so you can throw the metal ball through the forks to charge it up with lightning.
Oh, God.
It's a shame we're in such a hurry. It would be very instructive to teach it to play somehow. But it's such a foreign sport, not that anybody would ever play such a crazy thing.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
We've played somewhat very similar.
So the last floor before the top of the tower has offices. It's obviously the important offices of the tutors and things.
Right.
Well, I'll go and have a creep about and have a look.
Okay, let's have some investigation.
Oh, no, man.
1, 2 failures. 3 successes and 2 failures. Sadly, nothing of a material nature. But again, we get some nice juicy Yithrin lore. 4.5 hours have now passed. By law, every mage was taught the prestidigitation cantrip and was obliged to use it to keep the city clean.
Is there any books? Yeah.
The books have long since decayed. You open the covers and they're just dust. So finally, the staircase winds up to the final room, to the one you saw before.
I'll creep up to the top of the stairs and have a look in through the door.
You see a round room holding an intimate theatre. Plush purple seating arranged in rows faces a smaller stage covered by curtains on the far side of the room. Purple magical lights illuminate the room.
Oh, go on, I'll head for the stage, where the curtains are.
What about the rest of it?
I'll go in. I'm not leaving them alone.
You're in an intimate theatre, can you see okay? The lighting's not
Yeah.
up anything.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Well, I shall creep off down here.
As you head towards the stage, you hear crying coming from behind the curtain and wailing, oh no, oh woe is me.
Can I just raise the bottom of the curtain just a tiny weeny little bit so I can peer underneath?
You peer underneath and you see the spectral figure of a man. He's obviously of netherese build. You're used to the features now. He has a purple-robed human man with wild colours running through his hair, which sticks out in all directions. He appears to be weeping and wringing his hands together. You recognise him from the picture as the High Illusionist, Adjamar.
I'll poke me head through the curtains, but just me head, so it sort of looks like a disembodied head sitting on the floor, and say hello to him.
Initially, he ignores you.
I'll call him by his name and ask him what's the matter and can I help?
He says, it's a disaster.
A disaster? What's a disaster? Has the cast cried off?
The cast has cried off.
Oh, no.
And it's the final rehearsal, and they cannot rest until I see my play performed.
Have you got a script?
He stops pulling his wildly coloured hair and looks round at interest with you, and he says, I have. It's a fantastic play, written by myself, of course, called The Nether Trolls.
How many parts?
There are 5 parts, including the narrator, of course.
That's handy. I might just be able to help.
Oh, God,
Any
this
chance
is
you
gonna
could
be
open the
bad.
curtains?
Alas, I cannot. I cannot seem to grasp firmly the rope. Oh, the slings and arrows and torches of outrageous fortune.
All right. I'll wriggle under the curtain and ask him where the thing is, whatever it is you pull to open the curtains.
On the side, sir, on the side. Have you never graced the great board?
Sadly, never had the opportunity, but I'm sure I'll grasp it. I shall trot across and open the curtains.
Right, the curtains open. You see this ghostly figure wringing his hands and pulling at his hair. Andy is opening the curtains and smiling in a strange and yet wicked way at you.
Lads, we're in a
Oh,
play.
dear.
He's up or something.
Oh, what? To tread the boards again, my friend.
Aye, that.
I remember the many plays of my youth.
He says, I have 4 copies of the script. They are just upstairs in my study. And then he puts the back of his hand on his forehead and throws his head back. Oh, and he starts to repeat again, woe is me, the cast have cried off and have not shown up for final rehearsal.
All right. Do you want me to go and get the script?
That would be
We would love
incredible.
to help you. Would you, at the end of the play, if we do well, reward us with your code to get into the big citadel?
Of course. Once I see my play being performed, then I no longer have to sit here, suffer the arrows of the terrible
misfortune.
reviewers.
Oh, you are not critics, I'll spit. Ha! Critic, they can't do, so they critique.
I shall ask him for directions to where he has secreted the script.
He indicates the left-hand curtain, and there's a small winding staircase that leads upstairs.
Right, well, in that case,
I'm going to accompany you because I'm a little bit concerned about party being all separate.
I shall disappear off up the stairs in the direction of the script.
I'll follow.
I'll ask him if he's got scarves, because I'm going to need at least 7 scarves.
Alas, the crew have cried off as well. I have no costumes. I have no music. I have nothing. Nothing. The critics
don't
will
worry.
tear me limb from limb.
We will protect you against them.
Right, so
I'll
that
go upstairs
you
with
head upstairs
yeah.
into a tiny little wee room, the office.
Right.
There is
Mm-hmm.
a bunch of furniture, as you can see, a desk with a bunch of papers scattered across it, and the room is dominated by a large purple carpet covered in eye symbol. A robed skeletal corpse lies slumped into a comfortable chair sitting next to a small table covered in papers. Eclectic hats and outfits lie strewn about the floor. On the far side of the room stands a beautiful mirror. The skeleton is wearing one of those silk robes that you found out indicated that thing, but you assume that this body belongs to ghosts downstairs.
Right, I shall select a particularly wide-brimmed, snazzy-looking hat, if there is one, and jam it on me head. And whilst looking for the script, can we have a bit of a general search about the gaff?
You can. You have a search around the room. There are 4 copies of the script, The Nether Troll. Mixed in amongst them are a scattered bunch of cards and what appears to be a spell scroll.
Right, well, that'll go in the pocket for the minute.
So you gather up all of the cards.
Yep. And the spell scroll. Now this mirror.
Let's have a little look in the mirror.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a spidey sense, but my spidey sense tells me that might be magical.
Thing is, if I cast detect magic, the entire place is going to detect magic, so it's a bit difficult. Would it be difficult to pick out magic items from background aura?
Not really.
I'll whilst I'm having a mosey about and picking stuff up, I'll do me dance around for 10 minutes and cast detect magic.
Okay. The scroll is definitely magical, as is the cards. Would you like to pull?
Yes, I'll pull one.
God, no!
Yes, I shall pull a card.
It is 4 of clubs.
Right.
4 clubs appear in back here.
Does anything happen when I pull the card?
No, you just look at the card, 4 of clubs.
Okay. Well, in that case, I shall...
Oh, sorry. It's a 2 of clubs. The 4 is missing. Not all of the cards here are here, and I have a list of it.
Right. Well, I'll shall pocket whatever cards there are, and then once I've had a good look... Actually, that's a
About
thought.
the mirror magic.
The mirror is magical.
You know the card I drew the second of clubs?
Yeah.
I'll wander over to the mirror and hold the card up in front of the mirror. Is it still the 2 of clubs?
It is still the 2 of clubs. That scroll is definitely a mage scroll. It's written in whatever script is that mage.
Well, I'll hand that off to somebody in a minute.
It is the 2 of clubs.
Does the mirror return a true reflection?
Yes.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
suppose
stand
there's.
in front of the mirror and say, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? See if it speaks back.
It sadly does not, but I'm sure it
Okay.
would say that Aisha is.
Ah, no.
With his tiny
Oh.
green hand.
Yeah.
I'll walk up to the mirror and I will very gently try and push my tiny green hand through the
Oh,
glass.
God.
Right, your tiny green hand just meets in normal.
Can I have a look at the frame and say if there's any sort of anything carved on it that might be like a command word or anything?
There's no words or anything. It's just one of those like decorative frames. You can see it's got little sparkly lights around it. Dave is actually standing right on the mirror.
Ah, right.
Yeah, so there. It's a three-way mirror kind of thing.
If you want another 10 minutes trying to decipher what it does and what the card is.
Well, why don't we cart it downstairs and ask him?
It's securely attached to the floor and the wall. You're not sure by what. Can't move it. It looks like it's just one of those screen mirrors, but you can't move it in any form.
All right. Well, since I've got that, you keep looking. See if you can work it out. See what you can find, and I'll trot off down the stairs.
Okay.
Waving the script in me hand.
Right.
And when I get downstairs, I shall ask him if he doesn't mind me asking. What's the deal with the mirror upstairs?
I can't think about that now, darling. We have to get the play done first.
I'll take some time while he's gathering the scripts together and gone down to talk to Guy. Are you leaving the cards and that with us, Swanton? Have a look at identify everything.
Yeah, I can do.
Yeah. Just
Right.
make short work of us.
Like Andy itself, it's not a full deck.
Huh?
Well, really?
So you spend 10 minutes casting the Identify spell, and the scroll is a scroll of Illusory Dragon, and the cards are a deck of illusions, although some of the cards are missing.
And what does the mirror do?
The mirror, you cannot tell.
And is there anything on the corpse?
Nothing on the corpse that's magical.
Any notes or anything?
No, sad.
He said he had a desk. Was there anything in the desk drawers?
There's some old quills, dried out ink pots, that kind of thing. The rest of you have searched the room, you haven't found anything. Says he's examined the mirror and cast the Identifier. It's definitely magical, but you're not sure what it is. It's very powerful magic and not subject to an Identify spell. It is literally pissing illusory magic.
Well, let's have a look at these scripts.
I'll stick the scroll just in the bag of holding for now.
Well, I suppose we'd better have a look at this play and say about performing it for the poor fella.
Well, Simon and Benno are definitely Bracy and Tracy. I'll gladly narrate.
Right, so are you guys all going back downstairs now then?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Yeah, guess what happens now? You all come up on the stage. Villian sits in a seat. So who wants to be what?
I will be the narrator, and I do believe that Simon and Benno should be...
Let them pick their own.
Yeah,
I mean, yes, I believe that. Pick your own.
I do
Right.
as well.
I'll play Benno then.
Okay.
I'll play Sim.
I've got a feeling something bad's going to happen with this, you know.
Right, is everyone learning the lines? Do we need Director, do we have costumes?
Oh, yes, we need costumes, but the crew haven't turned up and they haven't brought the costumes. Anything that you could provide yourselves?
Certainly.
I'll use my
use
scepter of illusion thing.
I'm going to use my natural ability of illusion and create my own costume.
I'm going to use my natural ability of illusion to create my own costume.
At this point, he stops. Say, you all swirl about and then are covered in gloriously coloured costumes. So I guess Andy is getting the bow out of this one, or
I'll be sort of stage manager and do the effects of the thunder and stuff.
Turn
and
the
open
lights on and thing. Right, so
Aye.
I'll move you over the side here and have you guys all standing on stage, as we see here.
Awesome.
So you take your positions on the stage, you conjure your costumes except for Dave. The director looks and says, "Break a leg, darlings, action!" Well, and with feeling.
We join our characters at sundown in the chapel. Andrus and Benno are about to be married. By marrying Benno, Andrus gleefully gains rulership of both Yuthrin and Sunrest. Benno desires Andrus' hand because without true love's kiss by sundown, Benno will suffer a ghastly fate. What Benno doesn't know is their actual true love, Simone, is racing to arrive in time to proclaim their love for Benno and stop them from marrying the wrong person. I'll step back.
The director points at Andas.
People of Yithrin, we gather here today to bear witness to the union of Benor and myself. By the power vested by the Ark, I now pronounce us.
I object! Benno, you can't marry us. They don't love you.
Simon, what are you doing here? You're about to ruin everything. When you turned your back on me, I moved on.
Benno, I had no choice. I didn't want you to see the truth about me. The truth is, I'm a horrible, grotesque troll.
God, see that troll pointing at Simon. I want their brain put in a jar in my turns to Benor. My love, we get back day of our lives.
No, Anders, I cannot marry you. Simon's there. There's something I've been keeping from you too. And then she turns to look at the final rays of sunlight and begins to turn into a, oh my god, monstrous green troll.
Fiona?
By Mistral, you are both disgusting God.
Maiden enters the room from all sides. The scene looks hopeless for our heroes when suddenly someone lets out a mighty call. Within moments, a huge dragon crashes into the chapel and eats Andrus whole. With their leader defeated, the Maidens stand down. All eyes return to Benor and Simon.
Benno, I love you.
Simon, I love you too.
Simon and Benor approach each other and share a romantic kiss. As their lips touch, the room begins to glow, and both of them lift up in the air. A wave of light spreads over the room. When it clears, Simon and Benor are both human again. Everyone cheers, and the curtains close.
I'll bow.
You see in the audience, it's filled with spiritual figures clapping, and they stand to their feet. And what do you do?
I'm bowing.
So you stand there, you hold hands together in a line and bow, 1, 2, 3, bow, 1, 2, 3. Ajumar's hands are waving in ecstasy. It's a triumph, he shouts. The critics
What's
will
Valiant
love it.
doing?
We have them on the edge coming to a bow.
Yes, come on, we couldn't have done it without you.
The ghost of Ajumar steps out of the stage. The ghosts in the audience clap enthusiastically, splattering ectoplasm everywhere. He comes out and he's like, darlings! And he takes a big sweep about and another. And these actors are phenomenal. It's going to be the rage of Yithrin. Oh, on the morrow we shall be amazing. And with that, he looks over at you, Andy, Corin. He says, encore, darling, encore. You can't do an encore unless you shut the curtains.
Oh, right, I'll shut the curtains.
Right, so somewhat bemonished, Corin pulls the curtains and the curtains go across and they're shouting, encore, encore. And he pulls them open again. The ghost stands in the middle and bows with you and he goes, 1, 2, 3, darlings, and bow. The crowd goes wild and they jump to their feet.
Oh, God.
He says, that was magnificent. Magnificent. Slowly the applause fades and you're left standing on the purple stage. He wipes tears from his eyes, but this time the tears of joy. I can rest now, he says.
I'm glad we could help. Just one before you go to final rest. There's a little note about that code that we need, if you don't mind. We've got a world to save.
And the mirror.
And what does the mirror do?
He says, I will bestow upon you for that magnificent performance the most valuable treasure that anyone has ever been given in the city of Yithrin. You may keep the scripts. I will even sign them. But that aside, I'll be happy to answer your question. And you can see he's already starting to get a little bit more see-through. He says,
Have you got any advice that you can give us to help us stop the Great Lich?
real Arthas, he's a
Real Arthas.
bit of a beast, I'm not going to lie. I would keep out of his way if I were you.
Sadly, we have to face him in order to save the world.
And if the world doesn't exist, your script can't go around it, darling.
It's true, he says. My time is short. Firstly, let me give you the rite of the Arcane Octad. 6th, hide thyself behind a mask.
Sorry, say again about the mirror. It's a doorway.
My mirror is a doorway whose surface isn't real. So if there is no one pushing back, then resistance you will not feel. You have to walk backwards in it, darling.
Right, okay. And where does it lead to?
It's the mirror room of my office. It's where I keep my more gaudy treasures. Obviously not as valuable as the 4 scripts which I have signed. And he sort of signs them. You've got goopy ectoplasm, but trinkets, darling, almost always look one's best.
Thank you very much for that. Maybe we can find masks upstairs then.
And he begins to fade more, smiling and waving out the crowd.
Rest in peace.
And as he slowly disappears, one and only performance of the play has taken place.
Oh, that was lovely.
Listen, at least he's happy.
I'm glad he's happy.
Now then, was that not the most fun role playing you've ever done? I was
That was brilliant.
sitting here holding my hands over my mouth, trying not to laugh.
I shall head back upstairs.
That was a great performance by you all, by the way.
Absolutely superb.
I think you're in the wrong fashion.
We'll talk about that one in the pub.
Yep, definitely. Well, we'll have to open this play in the pub.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Yes.
God, no.
This mirror.
Yes.
Anybody desperately want to try it?
All right,
No,
I'll
because-
walk back.
Right, Dave, you walk backwards. You see Dave as if he's stepping backwards into a pool, and you appear on the other side of the mirror where everything's reversed, Dave. The only thing that's different is there's a closet in this
Oh.
pub.
Ooh.
Closet.
A closet, darling.
But I suppose I'd better go with Dave in case there's something horrible in the closet.
I'll wait here till he's come back out.
Right, you guys can now see Dave in the reflection, but first, as Corin steps backwards through what appears to be a pool of water, he appears next to Dave.
Oh, hi guys. Can you hear us?
You can't hear each other, but you can see your mouth moving, and it looks like you're staring through a sheen of water.
And I go up to the mirror, so I'm facing it, and sort of stick 2 thumbs up.
Can.
Right. So we're all right at the moment.
No,
Right.
is it-
I'll stand in front of the mirror then, and I'll point to my eyes and tell them, then point at me and tell them, look around, quick.
Yeah. I'll give him a thumbs up again, and scan around the room, have an investigation, have a search, leave the closet last, just in case there's anything lying about.
You search around the room, and all you find is a small bag of green gem dust.
I'll stick it in my pocket to take back through the other side. Now, Dave, do you want me to open the door of the closet, or do you want to?
I'll open it. Stand back with you.
Right, I shall stand back over there with me bow ready.
Right, you open the closet, expecting death at any turn. However, what's inside you see hanging on 2 hangers are 2 cloaks.
Oh,
Cloaks. You know.
Pass one.
not very much.
Yeah.
I'll take this.
Shall we put them on, Dave?
Yeah, let's see what.
Oh God.
Aye, why not then? I
I
shall
remember what
sling
happened for one.
sling the cloak about me shoulders. I mean, does anything instantly happen when I just put this cloak?
Nothing instantly happens. Right, so you guys on the other side of the mirror, watch these guys putting these cloaks on, passing them backwards and forwards, and admiring themselves
Yeah.
in the mirror. But
And
nothing
don't we
happens.
look snazzy?
They look different than any footy when they put this
Yeah, they
cloak
look
on.
like they've put cloaks on.
No. No, it hasn't changed that demeanour, and I mean, not just the wearing of
What,
the
travelling into a mirror realm? That always ends well. It'll be fine.
Killer
Uh,
style spot.
I
Andy,
want-
Andy
if you
comes
come
out
back
and he's
with
got a
much-
small black goatee beard.
I was going to say, if he's got a mustache or a goatee, the fucker's dead.
Well, you fail to find anything else in the room?
Not even any more snazzy hats.
There's a
Yes.
whole reel of costume with hats and things on. There's a hat stand here, and there's a costume thing there. So, yeah, as many costumes and hats and things as you want to grab, you can.
I'll mouth and mimic like a face mask for them to try and find a mask, because that's for.
Yeah, well, if there's anything like that, I'll grab it. And if not, I shall avail myself of another particularly good hat and a costume of some sort.
He's lost it. He's a barking mad.
Right, so Andy comes out with armfuls of clothing.
I have something for you, Lantesh. Just give me a moment to find it. There it is. And I shall give Lantesh the little bag of jade dust.
Oh,
'Cause
okay, that could be handy for something.
I suspect you can probably do more with that than I can.
Oh, yes, I'll put that away.
I grab the best.
Okay, you grab those. The deck of cards is still in the party fund.
Well, if nobody desperately wants that, I'll take it, because that looks like an absolute giggle.
Let's head to the Tower of Evocation.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
Is that a plan?
So, carrying your armfuls of clothing, or are you just going to bung it all in the spare room of crap? Tracy's
No.
bag of holes?
I'll look at them and I'll shake my head. He's a barking mad. We can't just keep filling up all the spare space. We've still got a lot to go.
Well, I'm happy I've got a fantastic new hat. I'm hoping it's one of them, large purple, big wide brim and a feather sticking out the side.
Oh,
of it.
yeah, if that's what you want. Yeah, that's what you'll have grabbed. There was plenty.
Cool.
Right,
So I look like a right aged.
You do look like a right aged. As you approach the Tower of Illumination, occasional sparks illuminate the upper reaches of this tall tower. A glowing red symbol is etched into the axe blade shaped pinnacle. An arched door leads into the tower. You guys recognise it.
Remind me, wizardy types, what's evocation again?
My kind of
Big
stuff.
bangs.
Oh,
Glowing
shit.
Is there a window at the top of the tower?
There is not.
Have a walk. You said there's a doorway there, did you?
There is.
Or not?
The handle on the door is shaped like a fireball.
Oh, that's bad.
Well, it's like, I'm staying here.
Would somebody like to open that door for me?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Careful. 'cause
Once more, is skewing, checking for traps. You grab the fireball-shaped handle. That seems awfully trusting of you.
I'm
And
standing aside.
as you do, it begins to glow and becomes warm. Doesn't
I glow.
explode. Apparently, that's what passes in evocation as a joke. You all hold your breath, expecting the door to explode, but it doesn't. And you are met with similar layout to the other towers, where you have a lower foyer, maybe with a desk and things like that, a spiral staircase leading up. But at the top of this tower, it's shaped like an axe, so it's obviously wider at the top than it is at the bottom.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind leading the way, but bearing in mind what sort of tower this is, I wonder if it's not better to have somebody leading the way who might recognise something that I might not. But if you want me to
I'll
do it,
go
I'll do
first.
it.
I'll go first.
Earl's
Well,
like,
Well,
no.
I'll follow you.
Because I'm going to die, obviously.
Well, I'll be right behind you, Sandman.
Right,
let's
so
jog
as
on.
you go in, there seems to be like magical moving posters of the guy that you recognise as High Evoker from the museum.
Zadalus.
Yes. But he's standing in a heroic Flash Gordon-esque pose. He's got his chin lifted up to the sky to the side. He's got his hands on his hips and he's wearing some kind of sports uniform. And underneath it reads Zadalus, champion, and then a date.
Let's guess. He's really good at the Chain Lightning game.
Xerophon says, Zadius is the reigning champion of Chain Lightning.
Right, before we go any further, everyone check your pockets. I need a length of copper wire.
Right, I'll reach in my pocket and I'll pull out, because I've got all kinds of bottle tops and Christ knows what pockets, and pull out a little bit of wire.
Oh no, I need like 2 meters, maybe 3.
Not sure I can help you there, Sandman. It's not normally something us rangers carry.
As you step forward, Earl, there's like a boom as dozens of floating red orbs spark to life, illuminating the bottom hall, filled with broken glass, warped metal, and human skeletons. The walls are covered with partially dissolved tapestries depicting what appears to be wizards posing in athletic stances around a large trophy and an electrified sphere. A spiral staircase leads further up the tower.
That doesn't look creepy at all.
Yvonne says, these are the different times that Zadulus and his Chain Lightning team have won.
Oh god. So dangerous. Right, start climbing the stairs.
Okay.
I'm on the stair right behind
walk
you.
past the broken glass cylinders. And,
I'll have a look in this cylinder. Does it look like it's big enough to contain a person? It's a trophy cabinet.
You look
Awesome.
carefully at it. You deduce that the debris may have arisen from cylindrical glass.
Glass structures damage the inside or damage the people around here.
It's cold in here, but the floor seems to be getting warmer. And as you're walking along, it's doing that sci-fi thing. You know, as you walk to an area, the lights turn on.
Yeah, gonna keep going.
Okay, pick your way past the broken glass and skeletons and arrive at the bottom of the spiral.
I will start climbing the spiral staircase.
You slowly head up the stairs, and as you do, the lights blink, 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 blink. There seem to be alternating between continual light and dancing lights, and you have these neon posters hanging in midair as you walk past, lighting up, showing the Archmage, holding a lightning ball in a suitably heroic pose. So,
Keep on going.
again, you have several floors of offices and bedrooms, things like that, practice room. You generally find that the interesting stuff is at the top, but you may stop and search if you wish.
I'll just keep my eyes open for any of the material components for me teleportation circle still. I'm still on the lookout for that.
You
I know
are.
in the previous towers I dried up ink wells and like that, so hoping find some.
So you head up the stairs. You just taking cursory glances into the other rooms. That you have found stuff in there by searching, but it will take an hour per level. You used about 5 hour venturing days.
Yeah, I think we should head up, see what's going down, and
Yeah.
then work it out from there.
Excellent. So you arrive at the top of the spiral staircase. It opens into a large square room. There's a door directly opposite you, and there's an open area to the left, which is brightly lit. It lights up, and you can feel the heating come on, kind of thing.
Okay, look around the room.
So there's a door straight ahead, and there's the area. The whole party can hear an electrical crackling.
God.
Although you can see the floor is actually covered in frost. But those lights have burst into flame, and the lightning has started flashing in that structure.
I think we've
Oh,
put the tower up by coming in here.
I best have a look.
Right, Sam, when you push your way at the front.
Oh, is that one of the things from that game that we saw from a distance?
Yeah, stairs descend 5 feet into the
Oh,
ice-covered
God.
surface of this long room. 4 burning braziers bathe the room in crimson light. Empty bleachers are arranged on either side of the room behind a shimmering, transparent wall. Every few seconds, sparks fly from a large electrified mast shaped like a trident. It's got a weirdly marbled, sort of yellowy red flooring to it, which is enhanced by the lightning.
Quickly tell me how you play this game. I'll turn around to the guy with us.
You get the ball and you throw it to the opposing team, striking them to knock it off, or you can throw it through the lightning device. It'll charge the ball up with lightning so that when you hit somebody, it'll actually spark off in a chain lightning and it may take out 2 people.
Oh,
And there's a
okay.
door immediately to your right, Corin.
Yeah. I'll listen at the door if I may.
You may listen at the door. And you hear nothing.
I'll tap Sanwin on the shoulder and point to the door and, do the hand sign for, shall I open it?
Yeah, go on.
Right. I'll open it. Am I dead?
You're not dead.
well, that's
Inside
something.
is a small cupboard. It has shelves, and on the shelves, racks of metal balls and matching
plastic.
uniforms made of red silk with gold trimming and a large fireball on front.
Wait a
And
minute.
other miscellaneous athletic equipment.
I'll pass a ball to Sanwin and go, you might be needing this.
I'll put the red shirt on. I'll turn around and go, do I look like Flash Gordon in this?
Dunk, 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 dunk.
No, you look like security officer out of Star Trek, actually.
I was about to say red shirts.
Right, pick a ball up, get a heft for it.
You can see on the other side, there's 2 steps leading down into this room, and on the other side, there's 2 steps leading up and going round the corner to presumably somewhere else.
I've got a feeling we're going to have to play someone to get through there.
I think you are probably right.
I don't know how many people are on a team. How many people are on a team, I'll say.
5 on a team usually.
Get your shirts on, boys and girls.
I'll say if there's a hobbit-sized shirt.
Okay, you put the shirts on. Andy and Ben, your shirts are a bit long, so they hang down to your knees.
What about mine? Is mine
And
worse?
yours as well, Lantesh. Yours is a little bit worse. It's like down to your ankles. It's like a dress.
But mine's a bit tight.
Oh, well, I like it when it's tight. It shows off everything.
Okay, what do you do?
I'm going to have a wander in the room.
Okay, you step into the room. Oh, give me a save throw, please.
Oh, God, that's terrible.
Dear. Oh, dear. The floor is surprisingly slippy. The frost is a lot icier than you expect, and you fall prone on your bottom.
Right, well, I shall
Salmon
step
slips over on his arse. It's cold. Lightning sparks.
I shall step into the room as well.
As you step into the room, Andy,
Yes.
you slip, but you manage not to fall. Suddenly, the bleachers on either side are filled with people laughing and cheering, holding small buns with sausages in them and large beakers of what may be an alcoholic preference. There's lots of cheering and yeah going on.
Sausage in a bun, the level of their culture astounds.
I'll step into the room as well.
It's difficult terrain because of the slippiness of the...
Oh, I'm lost.
Yeah. Lantesh falls over on her arm. What do you do now?
Right, I think we ought to raise the atmosphere, so I believe I shall sing the Calamushanite war song. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Okay,
Here we
throw
go, here we go, here we go.
as a performance check.
Here we
Go,
go.
here we go, here we go. It's a pretty good one. So yeah, you start a chant and the crowd goes wild, clapping and hooting and looking.
May I accompany Sanwin on the bagpipes?
You pull your bagpipes out. You start a common football chant.
There we go. You're trying to bait a bit of bagpipery.
Right, so you do that.
I presume these bleachers are full of ghosts, is that right?
They don't look like ghosts, they look like normal people.
Well, I'm going to try and move very carefully forward a bit.
Lantesh, these are obviously illusions.
I'll mention to you that crowd's just a total illusion, by the way.
I just want to say if Eliane falls flat on her ass.
I think there's only room for 5 players.
Perhaps she will. Let Relianne deck save. Relianne falls flat on her ass.
Oh,
Says it's bloody slippy in here.
It's cold.
Is there some way to start one of these games off, I'll say to our mate?
No, this is not a full-size lightning zoo. Never been here, but kind of practice.
Try throwing. We'll get a ball.
why don't we just
Yeah.
try walking through the room and say how far we get? And if we get the other end and now it's happened, we're laughing.
Yeah, okay.
Well volunteered.
Well, if you go over that side, I'll throw a ball to you.
Right.
Illusionary one.
No, Elle's actually got a ball.
Oh, you've got a ball.
There's
Alright.
a whole bunch of them in that cupboard.
All right, okay.
Right, Andy slowly creeps forward 5 inches at a time there's a loud zap comes out of the tower, and you can see there's a crack at top.
Ow!
Oh, you're shocked with lightning, but apparently that uniform has given you some protection because it doesn't do anything to you. It's just like static goes around. Yeah, Corin's hair stands on end.
Which is a frightening look, I'll tell you.
I'll move up the right side.
Okay, so you move right side. And as you get that, again, Tracy, there's a crackle and a zap. And you get static. Right, Dave, you try to walk into the breaches, but you are stopped by an invisible wall. Dunk.
Right. I think I might chance my arm here, and this is probably going to be very painful. We're aiming for the other side of it there, aren't we?
Could take a run and slide. See how far we get.
Yeah, I'm going to try and dash
Right,
the
as
full
you've
length
been
of the
standing
road.
there for more than 6 seconds, another crackle of lightning pops out, because I need some more rolls, please, as you stand debating. Corin, you get the static treatment. Lantesh, you take a d6 damage.
How?
You take 2 points of damage, because you are standing there doing nothing.
I'm going to
Right.
make a run.
I am
and
going to
get it.
dash.
Yeah, I'm going to dash up this side.
Excellent. You dash across the slippery floor.
Yeah, I'm going to do like a whole surfing thing. Like, skid.
Because I have visions of this not going
Oh,
well.
fuck.
Right, because you attempt to dash, Tracy, you fall prone right next to the lightning room.
Ow.
Andy, you get there no problem. What do the rest of you do?
I'm going to back up, take a run, and then I'm going to focus my inner walrus, since I did a lot of sliding with the walrus, and I'm just going to go wee straight
Dave
across.
runs for it. Okay, so those guys, firstly, we're going to make a roll to see if you slip over. Tracy is already slipped over, sadly. So let's have a dex saving throw. As you run across the room.
I'm going to try for momentum, so even
Right.
if I go arse over tit, I'm
Okay,
going to keep on
Sanwin,
moving.
you're sliding across, but you have to make the avoid damage roll. Dave sprints across the room like a lunatic and makes it past. Right, you two guys have this is damage roll to see if you are damaged past. Both failures, so you both take a d6 damage each. Tracy takes another 2 as lightning sparks into you, and Sam.
Can I get up?
You can using half your movement.
Right, get up.
Yeah.
And move towards Davy and Corin, make an effort to do it. Anyways.
Right, okay, you just get out of range of the lightning, Salmon.
I will.
You slide. You fell over and you're sliding slowly past the lightning.
How slowly?
Slowly enough because you asked you need to roll for another damage. You succeed. You get Salmon's hair all stands on end, covered in static as the shirt absorbs the lightning.
Right, I will try to stand up and throw myself forward.
Okay, that's a dex save to see if you can get forward. No, so you managed to throw yourself 5 feet forward. You zap.
I'm going to do the worm.
You get zapped again by the lightning. Well, again, static, but this time you can get out of range, so you head the opposite side.
I'm worming across the room, Rich.
I'll step back a bit so there's room for everybody else to get in.
Aisha steps out onto the ice.
Oh, here we go.
And immediately falls over. Lillian's like, well, bugger it. Right, so she's creeping forward at 1 square. If you fail your roll, creeping forward unless you try to do anything else. So what are you doing, Bracey? Everybody else is looking at you from the other end of the room with massive, like, static afros.
What I want to do is actually go south.
That's a wall.
Yeah, and I'm going to lie on my back.
Yeah.
And get my feet and my arse as close to the wall as I can. And I'm going to push off really fast to see if it goes skidding up from one end to the other.
Give us an athletics check. Yeah, you go skidding past, so you only get hit once on the way past by lightning, which does a d6 damage to you and gives you that static goodiness. And you manage to slide past. Give Billy a couple of rolls. Yes, she takes 1d6. Yeah, she takes 2d6 as she manages to crawl on her hands and knees past it. And you make it past lightning. You notice that the heating's finally catching up and it's starting to get warm. And as you step on the other side, you can see another spiral staircase and another closed door.
Right, let's have a look in there.
Yeah, I'll open the door for Sanwin.
Yeah, popping the door open, you see another cupboard. Similar, except this one has blue uniforms, but these are unadorned. Like, they don't have a team logo or anything on.
Wait.
And I bet they don't stop the lightning neither.
Are you saying he's a cheating bastard?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yes.
He looks like one.
Right, so staircase, cupboard.
Let's go up.
Staircase. Draw that. Ho, ho, ho.
You go up the staircase and appear in a similar shaped room to the one you appeared in. From the other end, lit by dancing lights, etc., etc. You say that now. With a double door to the north.
Yes, can.
Who was the last one up the stairs?
Lynn, I think.
Billian. Okay, Billian comes up last. It is still cold up here. Your breath is chilly, but you know that it'll start warming up.
You want me to open the door, Sanwin?
Yep.
I shall step forward, and I'll have a listen first before I open the door.
Excellent. Putting your ear to the door, which is a stone door, grandly and ornate, carved with like 2 fireballs shooting off the guy above.
Well, I shall push the door open then.
Push one door open.
Yeah.
I'll push the other door open.
Nothing explodes. This trapezoidal room appears to be some sort of shrine. Painting of a well-groomed, red-robed wizard hangs next to an ornate crystalline display case built into the narrow corner of the room. Red globules of light hang around the room. 2 giant shimmering hands hover near the display case.
Hello, I'll say to the hands.
The hands mouth.
Can I look at those? Yeah, they're Bigsby's hands, aren't they?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not messing with those. They're bloody hurt.
Oh, they're big bastards. Now, don't nobody go running in.
Well, we're at the top of the tower now.
Aye.
And is there any exit?
There is no exits in the room. However, the top of the room is a gigantic crystal.
Okay, then. Can we have some tankiness forward, please? So I think this is going to get bad.
If I step back and Ben goes where I was, then I can shout over his shoulder.
Inside the room are more posters of Archmace Zadalus.
Ben and I should go in first. We'll come in behind you, and I'll do the talking.
The only thing I was going to say was, do you think we're going to have to fight these?
Probably.
Right, because I've learned a spell, so if you want me to use it, it's a bit of a one-shot deal, but if anybody is within 10 feet of their hands, they're going to cop for it and all.
Right. I will. Hopefully, we don't have to fight the hands, so I wouldn't open fire just in case. But if it comes down to it, just focus one of them down. We'll kill the right hand first.
Okay.
Right, let's
Because
all
then the
go
left
in.
hand won't know what the right hand's doing.
That's just.
Maybe call out the.
Yeah, I'm going to try that. High invoke Zadalus. Hello.
It echoes around the room. The hands do not move and nothing appears to happen.
I'll clap my hands. You never know. I'll try sign language.
You waggle your fingers. The hands do not seem to be interested.
Right. I'll step in the room as well. Can you both take one more step forward and then I'll step in behind you?
And I can still shout from there.
Mm-hmm.
These chairs, anything special looking about them?
They look really comfortable.
Do I comfy chairs?
There's a lot of comfy chairs knocking about here, yeah.
Well, it's a mage's job to have a chair to relax in. You know the ball I've got? I will roll it like a bowling ball down the middle of the carpet.
It rolls down the carpet and then just sort of like dinks into the...
I could try a card from the deck of illusion, or a tribble, in case it's like sort of living, breathing things that sets them off.
Oh God, I'll go forward. This is how I die every time.
You step 5 foot forward. As soon as you do, the hands rush toward you.
I open fire. That one.
First up, we have round 1. Lantesh for a change. You step forward.
Do I know if a dispel magic work on them, or
You do not know.
can I have an arcana roll?
You have no idea what they are. They look like Bigby's hands, but they should not be here without casting them. Or you don't have any frame of reference, sadly. They shouldn't be here. That's what your arcana roll would tell you. What do you want to do? Are you going to dodge?
I'm gonna fire a firebolt at them.
Okay.
Just to see.
Raising
what
your
happens.
hands and speaking the arcane words. Pew! You shoot fire at them.
Ugh, damn you.
All right. Is that your turn? You've got some movement left? Or a bonus
I'm
action?
not going anywhere near. I'll stay where he is.
Okay. Corin.
Right, here we go. Never done this before. Let's have a laugh. This is going to go horribly wrong, but never mind. Right, for my bonus action, I am going to cast a spell.
Twang.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Right, well, that's all right, because it can have
That was the obscenely beefy one, to be fair.
Yeah, well, it can have a second one. Right, I'm going to pack me boat and go.
Okay. Seems reasonable. Oh, it's obscenely beefy hand. It flies forward quite fast.
Oh, fucking believe that.
Flies forward and sadly punches you, Earl. We knew that was coming, didn't we?
Yeah.
Sorry, Earl.
That's all right, darling.
It's all right, Earl's the tank, so he should go first. That was a dig, by the way. He's just going to do a plain punch on you. So he rolls a 12, misses. God. Valiant steps forward and goes, eh! Something makes a noise on a heel as she steps forward. And she goes, bloody hell.
What?
She's like hopping as if she's had chewing gum stuck. What the?
Do I say what it is?
No.
As she walked in front of me.
No. What's she got? Got cloud kill. Oh no, Earl's there. She goes, I don't suppose you mind if I throw a cloud kill in to salmon?
Yes, I mind.
Oh, okay.
Also, they don't breathe.
Sorry. I was just which has got all like cloud killing.
Yeah, not a lot of
She
using
goes-
stuff that doesn't breathe.
I know a phantasmal killer it.
It's an illusion, I think. I'm not sure if that works.
Vampiric touch perhaps. Magic missile's always good till you make your mind up. Okay.
Did I make mine? What?
She goes, we'll see if this works. So she goes, pew, pew, fires a level 1 magic missile just to see what it's about. I'm hurting it, she says. You won't let us use Phantasmal Killer or Cloud Kill or anything
You can
fun.
use them. They won't fucking work, though.
Right, the missiles slam into the creature and seem to affect it. Next, we have the fat Bigby's hand. Well, you're right by yourself as well. So it flies forward, punches you, and rolls a 1. Fuck. So you stand there between two enormous hands and both swing at you. And you wait just a little. Isha.
I'll just look at the hands and go.
I will step forward and hit the front one.
Okay. Forward you step. See, Cloud Kill's not looking so stupid now, is it? Actually, Villian can move back out of the way if you want, Andy, so you can fire.
Right.
Your majestic great axe bounces off the armor.
What? Shite ball.
Yeah, Bigby's hands are pretty badass. Oh.
When you want a job doing properly.
Is that your turn then, Bracy? You've got
Yes.
bonus action, spiritual weapon or whatever.
No, I'll just end of it. Sorry.
Okay, Salmon, time to show the world what you made of, son. What we're casting? What? No fireballs? Yeah, boy, that's what I'm talking about.
God!
I've upcast the 4th.
Nice.
Wow!
All the dices.
Right, there's an enormous explosion which hurts your ears, and a great big fireball goes off. There's a waft of heat. Hands seem to be somewhat damp.
That was nice. Go on.
That's how to shoot a fireball, me old son.
I'm getting quite good at this danger close. You do know the time I fuck it up will be the time we all explode.
Is there
right?
anything else you wish to do?
I'll turn around and go, I think it needs a hand to Ben.
Ooh. Ben, it is your turn. So you run forward. Okay. Yeah, it's a hit.
Nice
Misses.
one.
He missed with a 19 though. So hit it. It doesn't cut it the first time. It looks like it may be using its
Cohesion.
Round 2, Lantesh.
I'm gonna firebolt the other one. Hopefully hit it
The
this
less
time.
damage, okay?
Jeez, I can't hit the friggin' broadside door.
Is there anything else you wish to do?
No.
Okay, Corrin.
I'm gonna regret this.
Then it's smackdown time. So you run into combat?
I am changing weapon.
Corrin screams with his big floppy purple hat.
In his big floppy purple. That's correct. Oh, dearie me, second attack.
Misses with a 19. Misses with a 50.
Jolly good. Well, that's me done.
Okay, obscenely beefy, punchy time. Because Earl's fireballing. Sorry, Earl. It hits.
Ow.
21 damage. A strong blow. Next up we have
That's what his mother's called.
Valiant. Ooh. Upset. She's like, well, I guess there's definitely no cloud kill now.
They don't breathe.
She'll,
What is it, acid? I might be wrong.
yeah, they don't need to breathe. It just burns. Right, she's going to empty our wand of magic missiles and kills the one on the... Well, she doesn't empty them. She fires a charge off. That one is dead. Next up we have...
Captain Punchy.
So, where the hand crashed to the ground, it dissolves, and then the hand quack.
Guys, be careful. It's wielding a firearm.
This time, just have a look. This time, it's on fire. You can see magic leaking off it, like dry ice evaporating, and it punches you with flaming fist. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Get
what?
in. That's what I like to say. Doo-doo.
Damn it.
Oh, Christ, I'm dead.
Right. Light and arrows expired, Corrin.
Got it, mate.
Everybody gets ouchie, ouchie, fire burny burnies. Next up, we have Big Hand.
Oh, that's not seven.
I don't want to keep punching Earl. He's just so squishy, Earl.
I know.
It misses, though. Isha.
Right. I will check the spell. I will cast Bane on both.
Okay.
Nice.
Anything else?
I don't think it's anything else I do the spell, so no, I'll have to.
Danman, back to you, the old sausage.
I'm going to chromatic orb the little hand.
The Jeremy Beadle, as we call it.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, of course, I'm in melee, aren't I?
Ben the Brave, a mighty swing at the small hand. The Jeremy Beadle.
I thought that was Bracy.
Do you want to heal?
Gonna need one at this rate.
That's a hit with a big old 20. Bam! With one mighty swing, he cleaves the hand in twain. and it bursts to ash and disappears.
Right.
Yeah, step forward.
Pick out somebody size, you little.
He hit! Raw. Okay, Lantesh, we're back to you.
Magic missile at level 1. It's just this rolling hit my shit. It's just ridiculous.
Isn't it? At least you've got 2 eyes to do it with now,
Yeah.
which is the plus.
Can I not just keep on blowing it up?
Yeah, Lantesh magic missiles it and then just keeps magic missiling the corpse, which collapses to the ground.
I don't know how many I get.
You bastard! As she blows it into its component atoms. It collapses on the floor in goo. Goo begins to harden into ash. Corin.
Right. In anticipation that it might come back, I'm going up there. Yep. So that I'm ready for it. If it comes back, I will have it.
Okay, Villian will hold action, looking around the room. Oh, this was a strong burning hand. Appears back in the place.
Aha!
And then fires its misnamed spell ability all over people again. That hits everybody except Dave, I'd say, because Dave's only in a fraction. Sound reasonable? Burn, 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 burn. If it could speak, the hand would be shouting burn, 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 burn. Andy, if you're holding an attack, so you get to fire first, as does Villian.
Oh, right.
It's a hit. It doesn't seem to be powerful as the other one.
Have it that.
With a slash, you chop 4 of the fingers off. It's just like piles of ash and ectoplasm lie on the floor. Very well. The hand's defeated. The room is illuminated. Back to you guys.
I'll heal someone.
Your plan?
I'll get the magic sponge out.
Oh, I do like a good sponging down.
There we go.
Thanking you so ever much. Right, let's have a look at this malarkey. Check it for traps.
So you head forward, and inside is a whole bunch of medals and trophies. And at the back is a
Read the plaque. Read the
you
plaque.
can read the plaque, and there's somebody put a bunch of trophies and medals in front, and what you can read in Draconic is 5th something, a flame something, but you can't see. Trophies are in the way. As you lean forward to check for traps, a magic mouth appears. It's obviously a big, like, Rocky Horror style mouth with bright red lipstick in it.
God.
Hello.
And it says, "Oh, Zadalus, you handsome devil, where's your trophy? The next big tournament is..." And it pauses at this point. 667,218 days ago. Better head down to the Chain Lightning Stadium and bring it home where it belongs. And then the magic mouth disappears.
So that's all that's in this room.
Mm-hmm.
Can we check for secret doors and shit?
You search thoroughly, and there are no secret doors.
Can I borrow your familiar a second? You can see through its eyes, can't you?
Yeah.
Right, get a pen and a piece of paper. Right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use it like a CCTV to get in weird angles to see if I can see the plaque
Right,
with
okay.
it. And she's going to copy down the word.
You know when you've got like a picture and you hang a medal on the corner with like the ribbon?
Yeah.
The ribbon's hanging over the words.
Can I use prestidigitation on the ribbon to move it?
Mm-hmm. You cast prestidigitation and it's forcefully, you can feel it forcefully stopped by the glass. It's literally like hitting a brick wall. You tap on the case, it doesn't make a dinking noise like glass, but it's definitely solid. There's no dink or anything. It's like as if it was transparent rubber, you know, like just a thud,
Yeah.
a dull thud.
I'll say, excuse me, to the case.
Case.
I'm going to park myself in one of these comfy armchairs and wait.
Would Mage Hand be able to pass through that?
Isn't it a
I'll give
physical
it a
thing
try.
because it picks stuff up? Try.
Yeah, but can I conjure it inside the case?
You
I'll
c-
have a try at
You
that.
conjure it inside the case, you focus, you point your hand, reach out as if it were your own hand, but it does not materialize inside the case at all. There's not even a flicker of magical energy gets through.
I'll search the case as outside for some sort of latch to open the case.
Tell you what, I'll give you guys an incredibly difficulty 20 Leanne, because hang on. No idea. Oh, so close, Lantesh. Lantesh looks at it and goes, there's something, but I can't bring it to mind. It's not glass. It's a kind of magical. It's like a magical spell I seen once when I was at the Harples, but I can't remember which one.
I know what it could be, but only from 2nd edition, so no, don't even know what's into the 5th, so I have no idea.
Can it be dispelled if it's magical?
If it was cast by a Netherese mage, I doubt all of us put together could actually knock
Can we just try and smash it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I borrow your big axe there, Isha?
You're at disadvantage for using it because it's so
Alright.
big.
Oh.
And will she be able to... I just need to stand back when he hands her the axe.
Let me try something first.
Okay.
I nip inside the room
Yeah.
and I whip out the Mitre of Disguise.
Okay.
And what I would do is disguise myself best I can as close to an approximation of the picture that I saw of the guy who this place, whatever his name was.
Good idea.
That is an amazing. Sadly, one
Amazing.
come back too late. There's pictures of him all over this place. The magic mouth reappears and goes, "Ah, Zadulus, there you are." And then, "No, you've still forgotten your trophy."
We're going to have to go downstairs.
Oh
Give me the
no!
trophy.
Wait a minute. I know how to get it. We need to go to the Chain Lightning Stadium.
And win the trophy.
Yep, let's head over to the Chain Lightning Stadium.
Okay.
Because that
Are we
might
going
make
to
it
have
open.
time for this?
Well, yeah, we're going to have to because we don't get the clue without opening the case. And the
I'll
case
just,
is not
I'll
going to be
walk
open
to it
right
and I'll
range.
just say open.
The magic mouth is gone and nobody else seems to be able to trigger, but it does not.
Becca.
Seraphon says, well, he's well known for being a bit of a narcissist, to be honest. I assume that extends to his own magical castings. He's so sure that it's going to be the best.
Can you come back out here, Aisha, a minute?
Yes.
Right? And we'll go around this corner here,
Mm-hmm.
where you were, and I'll use minor illusion to make a trophy of similar irk to what's in the cabinet appear in Aisha's hand as he's disguised as this guy. See if that
Nice.
works.
Good idea.
Yeah, you come back, but sadly, it doesn't seem to work.
Just a thunk. Yeah. All else fails, I think we're gonna
Seraphon
have
says,
to-
no, the trophy, like everything else, was chanted by the masters, and once you touch it, it's well known that it transfers luck to you. Maybe this thing can detect it.
Yeah, but if we go back in the stadium, who the hell are we playing against? Because the opposite team's not there.
Well, we'll just take the trophy
Let's
from
go
wherever
and
it is.
see.
Just
Will
take the
we
trophy.
buy
It's
the
bound to be
trophy?
just walk in, pick it up. It's fine.
Yeah, let's go. Dead easy. Let's have a jog over.
I don't think it's going to be that easy myself.
Right, so you head back down the stairs, and as you come back to the light practice room, the once icy floor is now covered in writhing yellowish ooze. A humanoid skeleton is visible on the floor. The lightning still sparks.
Can you?
Oh, wow. Genius, me.
What a shot.
Amazing.
What a shot
Thank you.
indeed. You did. Hope they're not immune to fire.
I hope you get the trophy just for that shot.
Heavily damaged, but not dead.
I'll turn around and go, fireworks.
Right, so is that your turn, El?
Yeah, I'm done for now.
All right, Valien at the back can't target anything. So, the Ochre Jellies go blip, blip, blip as they come forward to you.
I'll turn around to the first Ochre Jelly and go, so I've got spells left.
It climbs up on the wall. The bloop, bloop, bloop towards you.
All right, they're getting herself all like concertinaed up, ready for your next fireball.
Burning hand.
Hooray! Earl, that's right next to you, so it can attack you.
Oh no, they're still splitting.
Failure. Yep. So this is going to be havoc on combat tracker.
I suggest you go back upstairs.
That one succeeds and he saves, so he doesn't split. That's all of the ones split. There's only 2 more split this turn. I think possibly my PC might crash. Now, well, it's his turn, so he gets to roll the save. He fails, so we're now up to like 20 Ochre Jellies. Targets you and lashes out with his pseudopod. It hits. Doing 17 damage. You failed the burn of acid. Ochre Jelly 9. Save and throw. 2 fails. Really think at this point we're done with Ochre Jellies. That's the last one. Because there is a limit to their splits. Corin.
Unfortunately, I'll not do what I was going to do, but that one that I have got targeted, let's see if this works. Oh, right, well, I might as well have another go with that then.
That does work. The guy that wrote this room is an absolute evil genius. You kill
There
one.
we go.
Hurrah.
I kills one. Right, that's me done.
Ben. You can move past Aisha if you wanted into the room.
So could I like move in?
So you'd move diagonally down. So you'd squeeze past him into the room if you wanted. Because you're next to a wall, you can't see shit.
Yeah, can you move in?
Oh, yeah, I can. There you go. That's where you've appeared.
Right, I'll best go smacking then.
Lash about you with an axe. 5 Ochre Jelly lightning bolt. You slash it, it does no damage.
Oh, that's it. Damage from edge weapon.
Nope.
Try my walk.
Sensible plan. That works as you splatter bits of jelly up the wall.
See if I got. Well, I'll go for my action.
Yep. Right, you swing, hit it, and crush it. Steps out and hits. Splatters jelly juice everywhere. Ochre Jelly.
That's my attack.
He can move forward though and pseudopod you, Dave. Lashes out. Misses. Aisha, this fussed cluck of a room.
I will tow the denim. The one right in front of us.
Told the dead him. You blow bits of gooey jelly off. The jelly at the back says everyone attack, and it turned into a ballroom blitz. Blitz. Ochre Jellies 7, hurrah. Yes, he can slurp around Dave. He slurps up to here and then starts lashing about you, Dave. Pseudopods ring out left, right, and everywhere. Take more damage from acid and goo. Anyway, no, we cannot. Problem is, there's too many jellies. They're literally blocking each other in. Lantesh, it is your turn again. Do you like to cast Lightning Bolt again?
No, I wouldn't. I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at level 4, so I get 5 rays.
Nice.
You seem quite keen about this. Should I or shouldn't I?
It's a hit.
Ball.
Yeah, that one's dead. Hurrah.
Oh, right, 3 rays left.
It's a hit. They seem quite easy to hit. As Lantesh machine gun down, freeing up the burn.
Is that not dying yet? No.
That one didn't die.
Last shot.
I wanted you to get a 20 so bad there.
Oh, balls. Right, okay.
It is Ochre Jelly 5. Hasn't got any space around them. Earl, it is your turn.
I can do one more fireball, but I literally need to burn everything I've got, and I am not willing to do that. So instead, I'm going to do Burning Hand.
Nice shot.
Nice. Get clicking the Ulster.
That'll give us 4.
That'll only hit 4. It's not a fireball.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're right. It's not a fireball.
Earl brings some jellies down.
What a shot.
Nice one, son. Nice one.
Back to where I was.
Back to where you were. Next we have Velien. Now can I use Cloud Kill? So it goes batter up.
Oh, dear.
Oh, God.
And
Oh,
a
crap.
wave of green gas. Bang. That's how you do it.
Oh, yeah. Nice one, Val.
Kill one
It
less
wasn't
than
too bad,
Simon.
that.
Just like, I like Cloud Kill. I'm going to use it all of the time. This is the greatest spell that has ever been invented.
It only lacked 2 words, fire and a ball.
Ochre Jelly N is not within 2 squares. He will move forward and he will attack Ben, who is closest. Jelly 11 is, however, in range and has a space next to him. Fields gets hit by lightning.
God, no.
Creates a new
Oh, God.
thing in the middle. Seems to be caught right.
One of these.
Jelly 14 is in range and he has a space next to him. Fails. Another jelly appears behind. We're up to 18 Ochre Jellies now, lads. They can't even get here is the problem.
Pretty sure it's a them problem as well.
Pretty sure it's a you problem. Oh, hurrah, we've got one that can actually move. I'm simplifying the splitting rules. Ochre Jelly, right, 50-50 chance of going for Dave. Dave's low, Velien's high. Dave, sorry Dave, off your shield, apparently. That he can't move. Corin, after all that.
Right, question.
Yes?
Doesn't matter, because the only thing I could do to help from here will hit Sanwin and Ben. So I suppose I shall just take a pot shot at that one then. Right.
Oh, balls.
A bunch of crap. You killed one, Andy. Hurrah!
Yeah, well, that'll do then. Can't do now while I'm stood there.
Okay, Ben, it is your turn. Attacking with your Warhammer, yeah, much easier this time. You start smacking them about the head. Well, the pseudopod, as it were.
That's me.
Ew, Jelly 3. Brissy, it's your turn.
I'll target that one in front of number 11 so it can't split. And toll the dead.
Challenge accepted. Succeeds.
God damn it. I'll move out in the room.
Okay, you move into the room. Lantesh, it is your turn. You can see that the jellies are slowly forming new jellies, but it seems to be slowing down.
Right, okay. Fairy fire. So the rest of the party has advantage. I'll use one of my charges.
Okay,
That
Yeah.
wasn't too bad, was
that's
it?
your turn. I guess it's down
Yeah.
to you then, Earl. Earl, down to you. And your perchance for setting fire to everything.
You do get advantage, though.
Not with fireball, if he's going to fireball everything. No, he's not going to fireball.
Oh, bollocks, I am. Put us back. Fuck it. This is taking too long. Fireball.
Oh, man. I've wasted a fucking fairy fire. Ugh.
I'm burning spell slot. This is me. I'm on fucking fumes now.
Well, I'll need a rest, a long rest, that's for sure as well.
Yeah, you've got a long rest and you're almost out of the adventuring day anyway. Might be wise to seek somewhere safe to rest at the end of this fight, perhaps.
In the cupboard with the uniform.
I mean, we all just rest in a cupboard.
Yep.
Okay, Earl,
Works
you
for
managed
me.
to hit.
That was really nice. You got them all, including that one.
Target them all, it's fine. I'll help. Target.
Does he not get rolled twice?
The what?
For the fairy fire.
Not the fireballs, just the ones.
Overkill!
I'll turn around and go completely dry. After this, I'm spitting at stuff.
Velien gets to roll a cloud kill again because it rolls away from her. Can't hit the closest one, sadly. Which is positively clapping her hands together. She's like,
She's dead
"Cloud
excited,
kill."
bless her. Yeah, I love her. I love her a bit. I think it's
Okay.
brilliant. I love the Horribles. I think they're amazing.
As it starts flowing out of the room away from her. One more dice, leaving 2 badly injured ones, neither of which seem to be in range of the
Thank God.
Ochre Jelly, who is attacking Dave. Attack Dave once. Yates, take that. Zzz, zzz, as you take us through the pod. Ochre Jelly 18. Crawls slowly towards the lightning. Sadly, it's at the beginning of his turn when he rolls his save, so he doesn't get to roll till next turn. Corin?
Right. Corin looks at the Ochre Jelly crawling towards the lightning and goes, "No, you fucking don't, mate."
Yeah, you tell him. Get him told. He'll have fairy fire on though still, won't he? For Corin?
Yeah, the effect on. Fairy Fire Purple.
All right, okay. Oh, yeah! Get in, my son!
Right, yeah, 2 arrows, puts it down, and it explodes.
Oh, such a good shot, that.
Ah, you see, that's me done. What you need round here is a hobbit.
Finally, all of the Ochre Jellies lie dead. You're a bit tired, hurt. I do know.
Where you get this feckin' trophy from?
But the Lightning Stadium, but I've got a feeling we should rest before we go there. Head to the Tower of Transmutation to rest there, because
Okay.
it's hard to get in and out.
It is hard to get in and out, yeah. So you head back to the Tower of Transmutation. Take a long rest, yes?
Yeah.
Is Ed fixed yet?
Ed will be fixed part way through the long rest. So you all take a long rest. You hear a noise and you look around. You wake up, Tracy, because you're alert. You notice Velienne is gone. If you remember, there's a hole in the side of the wall.
Does it look like...
She's not there. What do? Do you wait the
I'll
others?
I'll send her a message, see if I can reply to a message.
Can't reach her. Do you wait the others? Do you go look for her?
So I don't get I'll not get a long rest, but they will.
No,
Yeah.
everybody gets a long rest.
All right. Well, or is it like in towards the morning or something?
Yeah.
No? All right, okay. Yeah, I'll wake them up and I'll see if Ellen's gone. And I can't reach her via message.
Luke at Corin, Luke around
He does not. But
He hasn't either.
you hear a loud cry that sounds like Velienne's outside the hall in pain.
Right, I look outside the hole.
As you look outside the hall, you see a horrific sight.
Oh.
As
What?
you see, this is the last you see of Velienne.
Oh.
She
Oh,
screams in pain, partially transformed into some kind of horrific beast. Looks at you once and turns and bounds off. I'm going to need some saving rolls from people.
Well, at least we know what happened to the locals.
I'm going to need some saving rolls off people. You've had another long rest.
Oh,
You've
fuck.
had no kind of curative magic. So, Earl, we'll start with you. Constitution save.
Oh, buddy.
Earl, you collapse to the ground. You clutch at your throat and you have a high fever. Get back to you. Tracy, no, there's your save. C. Right, you feel a little feverish. Next up, we have Racy. You need to roll.
Oh, God, help us.
Bracy succeeds, even rolling a 1. You collapse to the floor, Bracy, clutching at your throat, cough puking. Get back to you in a second. Andy.
Yeah. Would you like me to roll something?
Yes, there is your saving.
Right. Watch me not make
No,
this.
it's a success. Andy, you still have that cough and the fever.
Right.
There you go. Can you please make me a Constitution saving throw? Yeah. Andy and Tracy still don't feel particularly well. Earl, Bracy, and Davy have collapsed to the ground. They suddenly become red hot. The fever breaks out and sweat drips down their faces. Suddenly, one of your eyes turns bright green and you get an intense migraine pain in the other one. This is happening over the course of minutes, not over the course of hours. Your skin becomes itchy and hardens on your arm. You scratch frantically at it, gasping in pain, but it seems to pass, and within 10 minutes or so, you've gone back to normal. You're lying there on the floor in a pool of your own sweat, but you look perfectly normal.
This isn't good.
Get out
You
of
three
here.
are okay. You look at Andy and Tracy, and you see small flecks of green appear in one of their eyes.
No, the matter with me.
So,
It's just a bit of a cough.
So you three have succeeded. You've collapsed to the ground. You seem to have gone through all stages of whatever this is rapidly inside the course of 15 minutes, and you're lying on the ground, exhausted but whole. And you haven't transformed into a hideous beast like Billy.
Do I recognise this as a curse or a disease or?
No.
Well,
didn't even need vaccine.
One long rest. Character. Billy N. Eliminated.
There's stuff behind.
No, she seems to have run outside. And as you bring this to term, the cause of what's been going on, you all had a nice rest. Look out the hole, looking for where Villienne bounded off into the building. Tracy, you spotted first, and you tap people on the shoulder, and hard to see, hovering among the buildings, you see an immaculate white skull, 2 diamonds for eyes, and with gems for teeth, hovering, looking down at the hole. It slowly turns and the skull hovers off out of view, and then behind it, bounding, whole pack of these terrible creatures. And the last thing you see is the horrific being that partially transformed Villian, bounding aft pack, and the skull disappearing in
The bastard.
where we finish.
Well, that's the BVG.
And we've seen
Oh, we don't need to. That's
That's the Lich Boy.
yeah, that's Lichy von Lichthaven.
Well, I'm going to memorise with a long rest, remove curse, and I'm going to have a bash at what I can remove off people.
Yeah, so you've all got your fresh spells back. You can change spells if you need to.
Okay, we're going to have to change how we do this. We're going to have to try to hold as much magic as possible because we're probably not going to get another rest. We need to hit all of the other towers and the chain lightning place tonight, including swinging past the Arboretum, and then hopefully we can get inside the tower. And I don't know what we're going to do when we're in there, but we'll do it anyway.
Is there any kind of curative magic you want to try before we wrap up tonight using your
Yeah,
spell
can I
slots?
try casting curse on myself?
Okay, knock your spell slot off. You look carefully. Has it gone? Has it gone? But the green flecks remain in your eye.
What about lesser restoration?
You cast lesser restoration and you feel like something might be about to happen. Maybe you favor low fraction, but the green flecks remain.
So something happened then. So that's something, I suppose.
I think we're wasting our time, and I'll tell you why. Because if it was something easily cured, the people around here wouldn't all be suffering from it.
Not 100% true. I mean, they're arcane magic.
Yeah, maybe they don't have clerical magic. Oh yeah, because they don't believe in gods.
No, because they're going to replace the gods because they're doing such a shitty job.
Yeah, how did that work out?
Well, nobody really knows. So are we done for this evening?
I think we might be.
Yeah. So there was the Tower of Evocation, Tower of Illusions done. Can you cross the Tower of Illusion off, Rich, please?
I certainly can.
Leave the Evocation on because we still have to head to the Chain Lightning Stadium. But we'll need to hit all the towers and the Arboretum like this day. So we can't take another rest because we're going to lose people to this thing.